This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
This is the Late Night News on Ndtv-Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew. These are our top stories tonight. Tight security to be in place in Chennai ahead of Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi's visit to inaugurate the new secretariat tomorrow. Ndtv-Hindu's traffic expert tells you which roads to take and which not to on Saturday.
If you're coming to Guindy from Tamaram, please take the Velachery road so that you can reach your destination fast.
A badminton court built with public money is being used as a warehouse for free color televisions.
முதல்ல பேட்மிண்டன் கோர்ட் இருந்துச்சு ஆனா இங்க கலைஞர் டிவி தராங்கன்னு அங்க ஸ்டாக் பண்ணி வைக்கறாங்க.
The taxpayers' money and their money which has gone down the drain.
The school education minister promises action after Ndtv-Hindu exposes schools demanding exorbitant fees for kindergarten admissions.
Take all necessary steps and actions which we deem fit to prevent this menace.
Invigilators in the line of fire after they are filmed being careless in the exam hall.
Because the students have also complained.
And it's light camera cricket as the third season of the IPL gets underway in Mumbai. Public space being used for political activities is nothing new in Chennai, but a new badminton court in Koturpuram, which was sealed after construction, was reopened to be used as a sort of warehouse for the government's free color TV sets.
On the look of it, a warehouse right in the midst of the city's swish set. No, it's not. Look closer. It's an indoor badminton court inaugurated by M.K. Stalin when he was mayor in the summer of 1998. But after he became minister, he shut it down and converted a part of it as a facility for the women's self-help group, and later to keep the government's free color television sets.
முதல்ல பேட்மிண்டன் கோர்ட் இருந்துச்சு ஆனா இங்க கலைஞர் டிவி தராங்கன்னு அங்க ஸ்டாக் பண்ணி வைக்கறாங்க.
அப்புறம் கொஞ்ச நாள் இது டிவி கொடுக்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்படியே போய் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணி வச்சிருந்தாங்க. அப்போ இங்கே வேடக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லியிருந்தாங்க. அப்புறம் கொஞ்ச நாள் கழிச்சு சீரமைப்பு திட்டம் அப்படின்னு இங்கே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இருந்தாங்க. அப்புறம் இப்போ தான் கொஞ்ச நாள் வேட விடுவாங்க. அதுவும் பேட்மிண்டன் இருந்தால் சரியாகலை. இந்த சம்மரில் அங்கே தான் எங்களுக்கு வேடுறதுக்கு ஈஸியாக இருக்கும்.
When we tried contacting Mr. Durai Murugan, he on expected lines was out of bounds for us. But officials and other members of this badminton court who had in fact personally invested some money in making sure that this court gets a wooden flooring tell us that it's money, the taxpayers' money and their money which has gone down the drain. For them, it's a political decision than one which really cares about the needs of the residents of this locality. But sources have told us that Minister Durai Murugan, whose house lies in the vicinity, has closed this down to further his party's interest. In fact, after the badminton courts were locked, this place has become a spot for subversive activities. Broken liquor bottles and all kinds of garbage strewn around.
இல்லை யாரும் வரது கிடையாது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எல்லாம் நடிகர்லாம் வருவாங்க, அஜித்லாம் வருவாங்க. இப்போ யாரும் வரது கிடையாது. ஏன்னா நிறைய பேர் வந்து குடி சுற்றிங்கிறாங்க, கலாட்டம் பண்ணுறாங்க.
The seal may be on the badminton court, but it's the residents who feel trapped by this wastage of public money. With camera person Naveen, Sai Manish for NDTV-Hindu.
Well, a very sorry state of affairs then. NDTV-Hindu's expose on the harrowing experience of poor parents due to neighborhood kindergarten schools demanding exorbitant fees has created an uproar. The State Education Minister Thangam Thenarasa has said his government would not allow such institutions to flourish.
We will take all necessary steps and actions which we deem fit to prevent this menace. As to prevent collection of excess fee, to prevent collection of donations in any form. As to prevent collection of excess fee, to prevent collection of donations in any form.
The words of the education minister may have brought some solace for Victor and his 3-year-old son Alan. The reality he and his son were confronted with is extremely tricky. A reality which is made evident by these shocking facts. Wales Kindergarten School extracts from poor parents a one-time non-refundable charge that is equal to the entire annual fee to study in IIT Delhi. Here's something even more shocking. Getting your kids into kindergarten is 10 times more expensive than paying their graduation fees in India's premier Delhi University. So demands like these Stem out of the insecurity poor parents like Victor face to secure the child's future. For 3-year-old Alan, this is one disparity he failed to blur, but something he would hope to conquer in the near future. Simon East for Ndtv-Hindu.
On to our top story. The Prime Minister and UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi will be in Chennai tomorrow to inaugurate the new Secretariat building. Security for the event is unprecedented. Ndtv-Hindu's Minal Shah has more details.
The Prime Minister of India will not only be greeted by the ministers of Tamil Nadu, but also by nearly 4,200 police personnel who will be on standby right from Kathipara Junction till the new Secretariat complex.
Singara, Chennai will turn a virtual fortress on Saturday, the 13th of March. Over 5,000 police personnel, 60 special protection groups, 9 special bulletproof vehicles and quick response teams are deployed to ensure nothing goes wrong when the Prime Minister and Sonia Gandhi cut the ribbon at the new Secretariat complex.
Function function place, road, traffic, we are deploying over 4,000 people. If you take the entire police now, it will be over 5,000 people easily.
The state's exchequer has been dented by nearly 24 crore rupees to make these elaborate security arrangements. Traffic will be diverted between 4:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. along the VIP route. MRTS services will be halted during these hours. The police has asked even the ministers to help ease traffic by carpooling. In Chennai, with reporter Minal Shah, camera person Damodaran, Radhika Iyer, NDTV Hindu.
So a few of you might experience some traffic and transport hassles tomorrow as MRTS train services will be stopped from 4:30 to 7 in the evening. Our in-house traffic expert Avinash told us which of these roads could be a complete no-no for you.
Hello everybody. Tomorrow is a big day for Chennai as the new Secretariat complex will be inaugurated, the Prime Minister of India. With tight security, many roads will be blocked along the convoy route. We presume that the Prime Minister would reach the new Secretariat through Guindy, Saidapet, Terampet, Thousand Lights and inaugurate the new Secretariat complex. Tomorrow is Saturday and most of us would venture out in the evening. So here are a few traffic diversions that might help you. If you're coming to Guindy from Tamaram, please take the Velachery road so that you can reach your destination fast. If you're going to Marina Beach from Saidapet, take the Sardar Patel road to reach the beach soon.
Syed Sirajuddin, head of Buildings ECCI and Industry, joined us earlier for more on the new Secretariat. Here's what he had to say.
He has took a lot of interest in the in speeding up of the construction, particularly. But for him, the progress whatever we are seeing today, it would not be happened. It is a lot of support from the government side, from the in terms of engineers, PWD and the architects. Everybody was on track because of the Chief Minister intervention. There are 4 circles in this building. First circle is called it's CM circle, Chief Minister circle, where the Chief Minister is going to have his own office. Like the second circle we have a library. It's called library circle, but we have a lot of conferences, offices for ministers and officers for the secretaries and other things. Like in the third circle, we have assembly, where the assembly is going to take place. So where CM also will have a small office in there, and there will be a lot of other officers will be there. And the fourth circle is called public plaza, where the public can enter into that plaza, and if with the permission, they may be allowed into the assembly to watch the session. There are we have lot of structural engineers, consultant, everybody's opinion in this building. Nothing to worry, and we are not rushed up anything. We are on the schedule. We are completing this building within the schedule of the time frame, and we are not rushed anything. We have taken some additional precautionary measures, according to the guidance of some other expert in this field, which is not at all connected with this thing. And because of the speed, but for the speed, we are not compromised anything on the quality.
In other news, the Delhi High Court has directed the Indian Air Force to grant permanent commission to all women officers. Financial benefits are to be given to all women IAF officers, whether serving or retired. Earlier, we were joined by senior correspondent with NDTV 24/7 Neha Khanna. She gave us these insights.
It is really that discrimination that they were fighting, and today they have tasted sweet victory in the form of this Delhi High Court order, a landmark order really, which clearly lays down that the Army and the Air Force will have to grant permanent commission to women officers. So now one can hope that finally gender parity will be achieved within the armed forces. This should definitely encourage more and more people to join the more and more women to join the armed forces. Perhaps the fact that women would not get permanent commission earlier was a deterrent for many of them, because they feared that they would be thrown out at the age of 35 or 36 and would have to start all over again. And maybe that did in fact make the Army and the Air Force a very unattractive career option for a lot of women. But now that permanent commission will be granted to them, it could definitely attract many, many more women into the armed forces.
Well, good news for women Air Force officers. Tamil Nadu's main opposition leader J. Jayalalitha has expressed strong support for the Women's Reservation Bill. She said the passage of the bill in the Rajya Sabha is a small but historic step in its troubled journey. Jayalalitha congratulated all political groups that voted in favor of the bill. She said half of India's population are women and the bill will end discrimination against them. The bill should be passed by the Lok Sabha or the lower house to become law. It allows 33% seats in parliament and state legislatures for which only women can contest. Still ahead, justice prevails as a child abuser gets paid for his sins. That's coming up in a moment.